We've all had that feeling, right? You're rushing through an airport, totally focused on just one thing, catching your flight. But have you ever stopped, looked around, and wondered about the incredible machine that's operating all around you? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see how an airport really works.
I mean, think about it. Beyond the check-in desk and the departure gate, there's this whole hidden world. It's basically a city that never ever sleeps, and it operates with almost military precision, all designed to do one thing: get you from the curb to the clouds. So, how does it all come together?
At its very core, the definition is almost comically simple: a place for planes to take off and land. But wow, that simple definition hides an unbelievable amount of complexity.
To really understand how an airport works, you have to know about its most fundamental division. See, every single airport is split into two completely distinct zones: landside and airside. And your entire journey is really just about moving from one to the other.
Think of it this way. Landside is the public world, right? Anyone can walk in. But airside, that's the secure, restricted world. The very moment you scan your boarding pass at the security gate, you've crossed that invisible threshold. And that one simple division, it's the bedrock of all airport operations.
Okay, so let's head inside the terminal. This is the heart of the airport's landside operations, and let me tell you, these buildings have evolved into something way more complex than just a simple waiting room.
This quote just nails it. There's been this huge shift in airport design. And why? Well, it's because once you're past security, you're what's known as a captive market. You can't just pop outside for a coffee or a magazine, right? And that economic reality has completely transformed terminals from just waiting halls into these massive retail centers.
And the sheer scale of the operations is just staggering. I mean, the terminal isn't just about shops and food courts. It's the hub for customs, for VIP lounges, baggage claim, not to mention massive cargo operations. It's truly the central nervous system for this whole complex ecosystem of activity.
And now we arrive at the part of the journey everybody knows, and maybe dreads a little bit: the security checkpoint. This is that critical barrier, the official crossing point from the public land side to the secure air side.
You know, you really can't talk about modern airport security without understanding its history. The complex, sometimes frustrating screening we all go through today is a direct result of the events of September 11th, 2001. That day fundamentally reshaped security with the goal of preventing threats from ever reaching an aircraft in the first place.
So the process itself is this carefully choreographed sequence of defensive layers. First, your ID and boarding pass. Then your bags get scanned. Then you walk through an advanced scanner. Some airports even add another layer: behavioral detection officers who are trained to spot potential risks just through observation and conversation. And once you pass all those checks, you're officially in this sterile, secure zone. All right, you've made it through the terminal and security. Now we get to the main event: the whole reason the airport even exists in the first place: the runway.
The definition itself is pretty straightforward, sure. But the engineering behind this simple strip of pavement is absolutely incredible. Every single detail is designed to safely and efficiently make the miracle of flight possible.
And this brings me to one of my favorite pieces of airport trivia. I mean, you see these giant numbers painted on the runway every single time you fly. They're not random, not at all. They hold a brilliant little secret.
So let's say you're looking out the window and you see this number 27. What could that possibly mean?
And there it is. The number is just the magnetic compass heading, with the last zero dropped. So runway 27 is pointing towards 270 degrees on a compass, which is due west. And get this, on the other end of that exact same strip of pavement, it'll be numbered runway 09 for 90 degrees pointing east. It's just a simple, brilliant system for pilots.
And it's so much more than just the numbers. The runway is an entire ecosystem of safety features. You've got blast pads to handle the incredible force of jet engines and specially engineered overrun areas designed to safely stop a plane that goes too far. Every little detail is meticulously planned out.
So we've journeyed from the public world of landside through the terminal, and we've even uncovered the secrets of the runway itself. But this brings us to a final, really fascinating question. As our world gets more crowded and land becomes more and more scarce, what is the future of the airport? The next time you fly, look out that window and just ask yourself, could your next journey begin not on land, but out on the open ocean?